All right, we're back with week 4 of the KIRO 7 High School Football Report. Let's start on the Sammamish Plateau. Mount Si traveling the 25 minutes to take on the Spartans, who were hoping to bounce back after a close loss last week. Josh Mennel doing his part, 9-yard score. Sparty also got the 2-pointer, so 8-0. But the Cats' offense, tough to contain this year. CJ Rose broke through, barely touched, made it a 1-point game after a 50-yarder. But Skyline, they like these close games and these slow-scoring games. Michael Grimmer to Cameron Weir in the corner, and that is going to ice it. What a toe-tap catch there in the corner. Spartans hand Mount Si their first loss, 16-7, the final.
Defense has been playing really well for us, and we just got to get the ball, try to get a few more points and score when we have those opportunities. Kids, yeah, there's a lot of character, a lot of grit, and they battled, and can't be prouder of them.
Down south, Emerald Ridge and Curtis in a conference battle at Viking Field. Rocco Koch continues to work his magic. Former KIRO 7 Player of the Week, 24 yards as Curtis jumped out to an early lead. Now, we knew this one was going to be high scoring, back and forth. It did not disappoint. Jake Skockel to one of his top targets, Tony Hartsey. It was a close game in the first half, but eventually Curtis picked up the pace. Koch to Parker Mady, 53 yards in stride, half 100. For the Vikings as they remain tied atop the conference standings, 50 points. In 3A, Mount Tahoma had not beaten Lincoln since 2011. They had upset hopes tonight, though. The Abes, a solid lead, up 8 with 3 minutes left. That's Maurice Gosby, a 7-yarder. So, yeah, an 8-point lead. The T-Birds, desperate for an answer. Here comes Trey Walker to Bryson Bailey, and that's through the air and out at the 1. Bailey scored on the next play, so they trail by 2. They got the onside kick. Walker again to the air, this time Anthony Quintanilla, the go-ahead touchdown. Lincoln's final chance, though, on offense, put to bed by Jeremiah Anderson. His sack ends the game. Mount Tahoma celebrates a thrilling 4-point comeback win.
We came out here and we all played together, fought hard, and we played for one another, so I'm proud of my guys.
At halftime, we just talked about fighting through adversity. We knew that this is a great team over there, and they're not going to give us anything. So for us, you leave any time on the clock, we're going to make plays.
It's really high emotions, This is like the first time beating them since 2011. So we're coming into this game, we already knew the stakes was high, fans was going to be here. So it was just me. We just had to have that dog in us.
We know that we're explosive offense. We got rolling late in the game, and we pulled out the win. I'm proud of my guys for their fight, their determination. We have a no-quit attitude. We have a mission this season, and they're on a mission to fulfill that. So I'm proud of our guys. What a hell of a game.
It was just next play. Forget about it and move on. Still time on the clock, so we just had to flush that 2-point conversion. Had faith in our guys to get the offense, and we got the onside kick.
Those are things that we practice, right? Early in the season, the first game, we probably could have went for the touchdown. We kicked the field goal. So, but, we lost that game. But those things build for moments like this, right? So this is a turnaround for us. And, we're just going to keep riding this horse and keep going.
All right, good for them. Other 3A scores, Arlington takes down Ferndale, and Gig Harbor follows their Fishbowl win with a win over Capital. We'll stay in the PCL. Spanaway Lake and Bonnie Lake both just a win away from first place. Sentinels played catch-up because Bonnie Lake controlled most of this game. Braden Palmer calling his own number, and he's in easily. Now, trying to get back in at Spanaway Lake, got bitten by the turnover bug. Brendan Powell picked off by Chase Best on the deep ball. He earned it with a nice diving catch there. Marcus Lloyd turned it into 7. 42-14 the final. Bonnie Lake improves to 3-1. Eastlake wins again as they knock off Issaquah, and in 2A up north, Anacortes throws a shutout on the road against Lakewood, 47-0. Also in 2A, way back down south, one of the favorites to reach the state title game, Enumclaw visiting Ording, and they took the opening drive, 67 yards. Gunnar Trachty with the score. Cardinals left themselves no margin for error trying to stay in this game, right? Off the receiver's hands, this ball goes, and it's picked off by Drew Francis. 3 plays later, good name, by the way. Enumclaw in the end zone again. Seamus Toohey plowed it in. Did I mention they're the title favorite, Enumclaw? Yeah, the Hornets moved to 3-0 with a 30-point win. All right, that's it for week 4. More scores and highlights on KIRO7.com and more news after this quick break.